Hey guys, and thanks for tuning in. I'm lucky enough to be here today amongst some very good looking models and the up and coming hairstylist Lexi. Now we're here to showcase some of Lexi's fantastic styling work, which has been predominantly influenced by the Korean pop culture, aka K-pop. For those of you who don't know, K-pop has a growing influence in the Western culture and is best known for its boyish and metrosexual look. Lexi, tell us a little bit about what we're doing here today.
So today, it's pretty much going to be a photo shoot based inspired mainly on the Korean pop, K-pop scene. Because now, the Korean wave is getting a lot more popular. A lot of clients have been requesting to have more kind of like a metrosexual pretty boy hairstyle to their look. This today is just a way to showcase some creativeness and to let more people be aware of some different styles that they can achieve.
So what particular style are you trying to achieve here with Christian?
So with Christian, we're going to go for more of a natural look rather than something out there compared to the other three. So with this look, it's a lot more easier for clients to have and to maintain themselves. And especially for the self-conscious that they don't want to be too out there, they can still achieve a nice, smooth, kind of a little bit wavy movement look to their hair. So right now, because Christian has quite European hair since he's half Japanese, half Italian, so his hair is actually naturally wavy. So right now, after smoothing his hair out, we're just going to take the hair straightener and on a vertical way, we're just going to bend it through to kind of create a little twist within the hair. That way when you wax it, it'll have a lot more movement rather than just being fully straight. So it's just taking random pieces and it's just twisting in the direction that your fringe goes. But the most important part when you're styling your hair is the actual preparation rather than the waxing itself. Because if you get a nice blow dry, prep and everything through it, once you wax it through it should take you no longer than 30 seconds to just quickly clean it up. So after you use the hair straightener to prep the hair up, seeing that you've got a little bit of movement through it, just get a nice natural wax. So nothing too strong. Right now I'm using a brand called QUqədC. It's actually from Korea. The base is more of a matte-ish base, not entirely clay. Don't use a clay base, otherwise it's going to get really sticky and it's going to look really grungy. So you're just going to take about a 10-cent piece, maybe a penny if you're in America. And then just kind of lightly wrapping it around, spreading it evenly a bit. Get the sides nice and smooth down. And then just using your fingers, you're just kind of slowly detailing each wave a bit. Slightly twisting but not too much. So that you get some more detail through it. We actually pre-cut and pre-coloured his hair a couple of days beforehand. That's why my fingernails and everything are a bit dirty. So with him, we're going to go for a really high look with a lot of wave texture through it, and kind of keeping his fringe down there, so you can show contrast a lot between the shaved part and the part at the top. Now we're just blow drying his hair in the direction that we want it to go. So just by aiming your hair dryer upwards, you can kind of get an airflow out that will cut through with some more volume. We just use the hair straightener to twist the hair more to create more like a C kind of curl look. So later we can mess it up a bit more, and we kind of want the style to go a little bit inside. So just like again, taking into a vertical section, and then just kind of turning it in maybe about 50% of the way. So for the fringe, you don't want it too wavy, otherwise it has that really Korean auntie look to it. We're just going to make it not too wavy, just a bit more smooth. And we're going to focus all the direction into this middle point here. So the left half's going to go towards the right and the right half's going to go towards the left.
Stacey, how do you actually achieve a classic K-pop kind of look?
Okay, so I think with the K-pop look, you have to go like with a dry skin, like a bit white, and then kind of like focus on the eyebrow a bit. Also with some black eyeliner, so the eyes look a bit obvious, and also with the hair color as well. That's what I'm trying to do. Also contouring the face a bit.
So you basically want to match the hairstyle and the hair color with, with the makeup.
So Roy forgot to shave today, so we're actually using a baby clipper for hairdressing to go through his mustache area. So with Roy's hairstyle here, we coloured his hair into a deep dark red colour, something really intense, and we're gonna pretty much make it wavy, messy around the top while keeping it smooth and everything on the side, while just detailing his short fringe a little bit towards the left side. So when you're doing a wave, you kind of just miss, depending on your hair length, you might need a smaller size straightener, but this length is pretty good for most guys' hair. So you're just taking it in, and you're just first bending it towards the inside halfway, and then you're taking it out the opposite end, so that way it will give you kind of like an S look. So it will give you a little bit of volume towards the root, but it will flick it out towards the end. Just take it by section, and keep the sectioning and the direction towards the direction your fringe is going. Now it doesn't have to be too perfect since you are going to make it a little bit wavy and messy. So one key point is, since Roy's fringe is going towards the left, just pop onto your right side, and normally that tends to look quite straight since you're making everything that way. So you're just taking along the edge here, and you're just kind of doing a one flick. You don't have to do the whole X, otherwise it'll just kind of stand out, but just kind of flicking a little bit, just so it has some detail going through there. And with the back part, you can just quickly go through it, just kind of curve it around a bit. It doesn't have to be too wavy. You still want it to keep it a little bit straight, but you do want a little bit of volume there. And just for the back part, just use your fingers to comb it down, and then just twist a little bit at the bottom just so it doesn't look so fluffy and get a little bit more detail. And then just finish off the hairspray. It's better to keep a 30cm distance, so that way when the hairspray shoots out, it actually spreads out more evenly. If you go too close, it gets too concentrated, the shooting area. So you don't want it to get all clustered up. Just want to go around nice and evenly. Just taking all of Jeremy's hair up and doing a really high, kind of like a, not so spiky, a little bit of curve at the end. We're just going to blow dry his hair up to get that volume in there. It'll be easier when your hair is wet, and just blow dry it up. Make sure you don't blow dry all to one side, otherwise it's quite curvy. Just going through, starting with the fringe area, you're taking horizontal sections quite straight, because you kind of want it to keep in the middle. And then just slightly, not too much of a wave, because we want to look more straight. You're going through and just curving it a little bit, just to get a more of a smooth look there happening. Just curving everything through. I'm going through section by section. Jeremy's colour today is an ash blonde. And using the hair iron for this is really good, especially if you bleached your hair like Jeremy's. Because once you bleach it a couple of times, you might find that it looks a bit more dry and brittle. So when you go through with the hair straightener, it'll help smooth that all out.